I'm gonna tell you a secret, and don't tell anybody, okay? Even though this is going on the internet.
Hey there, lonely girl. Good morning. Can I get a grande iced decaf Americano with a splash of almond milk? Coming off the last video, like, man. Okay. I feel like I just have like so much to share, so much I want to unload on you guys. Oh my gosh, there's this huge fish in the water that jumped twice. Like the first time it jumped, I was like, oh my gosh, I did not realize like we had fish that big in the water. Because you can actually fish out there. I am not a fisher, so I have never. Oh, let me actually get this. Like, everything's good, I'm thriving, vibing. Like, I don't want to just be a highlight reel. Like, this is very much so just my life. And whatever happens, I share with you guys. And right now, like, I'm really, really struggling. And if I can share some tips or some things that have helped me, maybe it will help somebody else, and that will just like be great. Hey there, lonely girl, my only girl. Don't you know this lonely boy loves you? My sweet little poppy girl here. She's such a sweetheart, I swear. So glad she came into my life. Oh man, plus I have to like stop. Oh, okay. Fancy was freaking out, and because she was like anxious and nervous, she kept wanting to go under and then come up because she was hot, and then under the covers and then up because she was hot, and then she would be like licking herself, and I would stop her from licking herself, and then she'd be licking me, and it was just like a comfort thing, and oh, it's like so gross. But I finally moved the Christmas stuff over there. I do need to clean off my table, and this table, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I mentioned like, oh my gosh, it's arriving this week. That was like 4 weeks ago. It's actually arriving next week. It's behind my best friend, and it's great. Did you just bring me this toy because you want to play? Huh? Because you want to play? Sorry, that was not my best throw ever. Well, I'm debating what I want to do with my life first. I love this shot. Yes. Poppy, you get so much screen time. I hate sleeping alone. Like, I've slept with Fancy or somebody in my bed for the last 7 years at this point. So like, totally sleeping alone is just like not my thing unless I'm exhausted. Like when I went to Europe, I was so freaking exhausted that I slept like a baby. I was out like a rock. But especially coming off the last video when I was like, I don't really have anything to work on when it comes to overthinking and worrying less because I don't have anything going on in my life. It's like, give me that toy, give me that toy. Dogs, man, they're just great reminders to like be present, live in the moment. Like, do dogs really have a worry in the world other than if they're gonna have enough food, water, and can go to the bathroom in the appropriate place? Like, you know? How can I become a dog? That would be the goal here. So, and I got up, I went to the bathroom, and I looked myself in the mirror, and I just started crying, and it was just like, ah. So I don't even know if I can be on my computer anymore today. Like, I just don't know what is best for me, because I can't act like nothing's happening. Like, I can't just move on with my day. Like, I'm fine. All is fine. And what I need to do right now is have some lunch. And I ate out all weekend. I mean, I was traveling and I did not have like a kitchen or something. I just stayed at a hotel. So my birthday, I ended up having a pretty good birthday. I got a massage that day, took myself out to lunch. So when I came into 2023, I was like, okay, pour into yourself. Like, put your morning routine back into place. We're gonna read more personal development books. Like, I picked up journaling again. That was another thing. Like, I wasn't journaling. Bad move, Catherine. Journaling is one of the best things you can do for yourself. And I like have had such a great year. Like, I've been in a great headspace. I feel truly like myself again, because for a while there, like, I just was not feeling like myself. And then this all happened, and it just like brought me back to 2017, which was truly like the worst birthday of my life. I have not seen myself this low in a very long time. And I just don't want to be that person. And like, my word for the year is thrive. And how can I thrive? And how can I get out of my head? And how can I move forward from this situation and just keep going? And I thought I had a third point there, and I don't. My brain was just like trailing off of like, I thought I had another point there, and I definitely don't have another point. So anyway, this is actually a piece of advice I took from someone off of Instagram. So they were doing a Q&A, and someone asked them how they've been handling their anxiety recently. And they said they were focusing more on getting out of their mind and into their body. And they were focusing on like what they feel in the moment, exercising, moving their body, like getting into it in that sense, getting massages, facials, going to like a sauna or something, like more so other, I wouldn't call like a sauna like a treatment, but like you could like pay to do some things, and then there's other things that are free, like moving your body, working out, totally free. And it was like a good reminder for me in that moment when I was like overthinking and just like crying so freaking much. Oh my gosh. Now my hands feel a little cold, like my fingers feel cold. So just like mentioning that, even me like squeezing my hand like this, like I feel my fingers wrapped around my fingers, and even like that's my left hand. That's what my left hand is feeling. So my right hand is feeling something totally different. Poppy's fur right now is underneath my legs. So that's like kind of what I'm reminding myself is I'm still struggling. Like, it's just like, it's not helpful. It's not beneficial. It's not gonna get you anywhere. And another thing I remind myself is like, worrying is praying for the worst thing to happen. Like, even when I was in the hallway and Poppy was just bringing me a toy, it's like I said when she wanted to play and when she brings me toys, like, I want to stop and I want to play with her. And like, that was just a good reminder to like be present. And oh, that's like my other point of like why I wanted to share this, because if you're going through something similar, like, dude, this sucks. I mean, look at this. We got Poppy exploring over here, but just, I really need to get my deck cleared, not this dock. I get a lot of questions about it, guys. No one walks on this thing because it's just a hazard. Coming off the last video, like, man, I, like, even when I was crying, I, like, looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, this has the possibility to turn me into a real cold-hearted bitch.
It's a spiritual battle. A warfare between good and evil.
Thanks a lot for searching that out. I appreciate that. Fisherman in the Box. Fisherman in a Box.